In this video, we will try to solve all the questions that were asked in today's JKSSRB class 4th examination. The question is, the average of 4 successive odd numbers is 34. What would be the value of the smallest of these numbers? The options are 31, 33, 35 and 37. So we will see what is the correct option. So we have to find the average of the 4 successive odd numbers. So the first odd number would be x plus the next odd number would be then x plus 2. Similarly, the next number would be x plus 4, and last number would be x plus 6, because we are told to find the average of 4 successive odd numbers, and we divide it by 4. Okay, sum of observations divided by total number of observations gives us average, which is equal to 34. Okay, now solving this is x plus x plus x plus x, which comes out to be 4x. 4x plus this is 2 plus 4 plus 6, that is equal to 12, divided by 4 is equal to 34, or 4x plus 12 is equal to, now multiplying this 4 to 34, this is 4 4s are 16, 4 3s are 12 and 13. So we got 4x plus 12 is equal to 136, or our 4x is equal to 136 minus 12. Okay, so this is the relation here. Now this means 4x is equal to 124, or our x is equal to 124 divided by 4. This is 4 3s are 12 and 4 1s are 4. So our x is 31. So x would be the smallest here. So the correct option is, we got the value of x is equal to 31. So the correct option is 31. If the question told us to find the largest number, then it would have been x plus 6, that is 31 plus 6, that is equal to 37. So since the question asks about the smallest number, then the correct option would be 31. Another question is, which number must be added to each of the numbers 7 and 13 so that the resultant numbers will be in the ratio of 2:3. So we are given the two numbers 7 and 13. We are told what should we add to these numbers so that the resulting ratio is 2:3. Let us say we add x to the both numbers. Okay, and the resulting ratio will be then 2:3. Now solving this is simple. This is 3 7s are 21 plus 3x is equal to 26 plus 2x. Okay, now transposing this 2x and this 21, so we will get x is equal to this is 26 minus 21, 26 minus 21, so we will get 5 as the answer. So the correct option would be D option. Another question is, if 30% of A is equal to 0.25 of B is equal to 1/5 part of C, then the ratio of A is to B is to C is equal to, the options are 10 is to 12 is to 15, 10 is to 13 is to 17, 10 is to 12 is to 13, and 10 is to 12 is to 17. So we will see what is the correct option. First of all, let us say 100% of A is equal to 100. Okay, let's assume this. Okay, if 100% of A is equal to 100, that implies 30% of A is equal to 30. Okay, so this is obvious. If 100% of A is equal to 100, which means 30% of A would be 30. Okay, now the relations are 30% of A is equal to 0.25 of B. So I will write here. Now 0.25 is 25%. That means 30% of A is equal to 25% of B. Okay, now 30% of A we have calculated, this is 30. So 30 is equal to 25% of B, or B is equal to simply 30 divided by 25%. So this will become 30, when transposing this will become 30 into 100 divided by 25. So this is 25 ones are, 25 fours are, so B is equal to 120. So we got the value of B as 120. The value of A is equal to 100. Okay, now another condition is there, 30% of A is equal to 1/5 part of the C. Now 1/5 is simply 20%. Another condition is that 30% of A is equal to 1/5. 1/5 means 20%. That is 20% of C. 30% of A, as we know, is equal to 30. So I will write 30 is equal to 20% of C. Okay. Now C is simply equal to 30 divided by 20%. When solving this will come out to be 150. Okay. Because of the lack of space, you can calculate it easily. So the ratio is, we got A is equal to 100, A is 100, B is 120, and C is 150. So we got 100, 120, and 150. Now factoring 10 out, so this 0, 0 and 0 gets cancelled. We get 10 is to 12 is to 15. So the correct option is C. Sorry, 10 is to 12 is to 15. If there is that very option, 10 is to 12 is to 15, yes, this very option is then correct. Okay. Next question is, a man receives 20% increase in his salary. If his new salary is 24,600, then his old salary was, the options are 20,000, 20,500, 21,200, and 21,500. So we will see what is the correct option. First of all, we are given the new, let the old salary be X, sorry. So let the old salary be X. Okay. Now new salary is this 24,600. So I will write, this is new salary should be equal to old salary, that is X, plus increase in old salary, that is 20% of X. This is the relationship between new salary and old salary. Okay, so our new salary is 24,600 should be equal to X plus 20% of X is equal to that is equal to 20 divided by 100 of X. This comes out to be 2 by 10, which is equal to 1 by 5, or X plus 1 by 5 of X should be equal to 24,600. Since this is also new salary, this is also new salary, so we are solving for X. So this is 5X plus X is equal to 6X divided by 5. So I will write here 6X divided by 5 should be equal to 24,600, or, so I will write here, when solving this, X would be equal to 24,600, and transposing 6 divided by 5 will become 5 by 6. So here we have 6 ones are, 6 fours are, 6 ones are, and we have 2 zeros. When and multiplying it with by 5, this is 5 zeros are 0. So I will write here 5 zeros are 0, 5 zeros are 0, 5 ones are 5, and 5 fours are 20. So the correct option would be 20,500. Yes, there is the option, that is 20,500 is the correct option. Next question is, the walls and the roof of a room 10 foot in length, 8 foot in width, and 10 feet in height is to be painted. How much will it cost at the rate of 5 per square foot? The options are 1600, 2000, 2200, and 2400. So we will see what is the correct option. So here the question tells us the cost of the 4 walls and the roof except the floor. So we have, first we will calculate, if we are given a cuboid, let us say we have the cuboid here, we will calculate the total surface area of the cuboid and subtract the surface area of the roof. surface area of the floor. Okay, as we know, the formula for cuboid is simply that is twice length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into length. Okay, and from that we will subtract the area of the floor, that will be length into breadth, we will subtract. So the length is given as 10, breadth is given as 8, and height is given as 10 also. Okay, so we will write that is twice. Now length into breadth would be 10 into 8, that is 80, plus breadth into height is 8 into 10, that is also 80, plus height into length, that is 10 into 10, that is 100. Okay, from that we will subtract the area of the floor, that is length into breadth, that is 10 into 8, which is 80. So I will write here this is 80. When solving this will come out to be 80 plus 80 is 160 plus 100, that is 260. So 260 into 2 is 520, that is 520 minus 80 is equal to 440. Okay, so the area of the four walls and the roof is 440 square feet. Okay, now it costs 5 per square feet. So we got 440 square feet, and we will multiply it by the cost of 1 square feet. So that is 440 times the cost of 1 square foot, that is 5. When multiplying, this will be 5 zeros are 5 fours are 20, 5 fours are 20, 5 fours are 20, 21 and 22. So we will get 2200 is the correct option. Another question is, what number should come next in this series? The series is 10, 11, 24, 75. Options are 304, 121, 192 and 100. So we will see what is the pattern. The pattern is quite simple here. This is 10 into 1 plus 1, which is equal to 10 ones are 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. Similarly, we have 11 into 2 plus 2, that is 11 twos are 22 plus 2 is equal to 24. Next is simply 24 into 3 plus 3, which comes out to be 75, and the new number is 75 into 4 plus 4. When solving, this will be 4 5s are 20, 4 7s are 28, 29, 30, that is 300 plus 4, this is equal to 304 should be correct option. The important thing is to see what is the pattern. So if you got the pattern in one side, it is enough for you, and just try to think logically or practice the number series, so it will be very easy to find the pattern. So the correct pattern here is the next number would be 304. Another question is, Anita rides her scooter 7 miles south from her office. Let us say this A is her office. She rides 7 miles south. Let us say she goes 7 miles south. Okay. She then picks her friends, turns right. So she turns right. So she will turn to the right and travels for 3 miles. So she travels 3 miles. She then takes another right turn and rides 15 miles. So when she took another right turn to 15 miles, so let us say this is 15 miles to drop her friends. Okay, she then turns right and travels 11 miles to reach home. So at this point she takes another right turn of 11 miles to reach home. So in which direction her home is from her office? So if A is her office, then this point will be her home. So here we can see it is here south, this would be north. Okay, and this position would be then north. It is northeast here. So the correct option would be northeast, I guess. Next question is, what number should come next in this series? The series is 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 14, 15, 18, 19, 22. So we will see what is the next number. Here the pattern can be seen. Here we have 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, 22. The difference here is 4. Also here we can see we have 3, 7, 11, 15, 19. Here also the difference is 4. So the next number would be 19 plus 4, that is equal to 23. The correct option would be 23. Coming to the next question, fill in the blanks with the correct preposition. She is dash dash the ticket counter dash the park. The options are, so I guess the correct option would be she is at the ticket counter in the park. So I guess the correct option is C option. Next question is, a card is drawn from a pack of 100 cards numbered 1 to 100. What is the probability that square number is drawn? The options are 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 1 by 10 and 3 by 10. First of all, we are given the numbers from 1 to 100. And the square numbers from 1 to 100 are, that is 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, and so on up to 10 square, because 10 square is equal to 100 and 1 square is equal to 1. So we have 10 numbers that are square numbers between from 1 to 100. So probability of selecting a square number is, that is number of favorable cases in this case is 10, and total number of numbers are 100. So as we know, probability of event is simply the number of favorable cases divided by total number of cases. So when solving this, we will get 1 divided by 10 as correct answer. So the correct answer to this question would be option C, that is 1 divided by 10. Next question is, sum of the age of the father and son is 74. After 8 years, father will be twice as old as son. The present age in years of the father is, so we are given the relation. Sum of age of father and son is 74. We will say let the age of the son be x. So let age of the son be x. Therefore, age of the father would be simply 74 minus x, okay, because sum of the ages of father and son is 74. If the age of son is x, therefore age of the father would be 74. The total minus the age of the son, 74 minus x. The question next tells us, after 8 years father will be twice as old as son. So after 8 years, so we will write, now after 8 years the age of the son would be simply x plus 8, and the age of the father would be this very expression 74 minus x plus 8. And after 8 years their relationship is given as, the relationship between them is that age of the father is twice that of the son. So we multiply here 2, okay. Now when solving this will become 2x plus 16 is equal to 74 plus 8 is 82, that is 82 minus x, okay. Now 2x, now transposing this minus x on LHS, this will become 3x is equal to 82 minus this, transposing this as 16 on the right hand side, we will get 66. Now solving for x we will get, so I will write here x is equal to 66 divided by 3, 66 divided by 3, which comes out to be 22. Now this 22 is the age of the son, okay. If x is equal to 22, we have x is equal to 22, the present age of the father would be simply 74 minus the value of x, that is in place of x we have 22. When subtracting from 74 22, we will get it as 54, that is 4 minus 2 is 2, and 7 minus 2 is 5. Sorry, we will get 52 as the age of the sun. So the correct option would be C. Next question is, in the following diagram, there are three intersecting circles showing three different classes. One showing those candidates who are educated in computers, second showing those who know rules and regulations of office, and third showing graduates. Each part of the diagram is represented by a letter. Here this circle shows the class of educated in computers. This very circle shows the class of the persons who know rules and regulations of the office, and this last one shows us the graduates. Okay, so we are told to find the class, rather the area which represents the educated but neither graduates nor know rules and regulations of the office. Okay, we have to show the area which represents the educated in computers but neither graduates nor no rules and regulations of the office. So this very portion will be the correct answer. This is the area which shows the educated but neither graduate nor know the rules and regulations of the office. This very area is that which is the non-intersecting part. So I will go for this option. A is correct in this question. Next question is, the least number which when divided by 12, 15, 20 and 54 leaves a remainder of 4 in each case is. The options are 536, 544, 224 and 504. So how do we find the solution to this question? First of all, we find the LCM of the four numbers and we add the remainder with the LCM. This will give us the least number which when divided by the required numbers leaves remainder 4. So first we find the LCM of the numbers. We are given 12, 15, 20 and 54, and using the shortcut method we can find the LCM. So here it is 2 6s are 12, this is 15, 2 10s are 20, 2 27s are, similarly we have 2 3s are 16, this is 15, this is 2 5s are 10, this is 27. Now factoring with 3, so we are with 3 1s are 3, 3 5s are 15, 3 zeros are sorry 3, this will remain same 5, and 3 9s are 27, again by 3, that is 1 5 5 will remain same, and 3 3s are 9, again multiplying factoring with 3, so 1 5 5 will remain same, and 3 1s are 3, and lastly by 5 we will get 5. Here it is 1, so 5 1s are 5, 5 1s are 5. So I hope you know this method. So the LCM is simply the multiplication of these numbers. This is 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12, 12 3s are 36, 36 into 3, 36 into 3 is 108, and 108 into 5, that is 108 into 5 is simply 5 zeros are 0, 5 8s are 40, so we have 4, 5 1s are 5, so we got 540 as LCM. Okay, so I will write LCM of 12, 15, 20 and 54, we got 540. Okay, now the least number would be, therefore least number is simply LCM plus the remainder, that is 4. So our LCM is 540 and we add 4 to this, we will get 544 is the required answer. So the correct option would be B option, 544. Next question is, Ajay starts from his house, let us say H is house, takes his bicycle and cycles 2 kilometers west. He took 2 kilometers west. He then turns left and cycles a further 3 kilometers. From here, he took 3 kilometers turn to left. He turns left again and cycles another 4 kilometers. he took 4 kilometers. So the question tells us in which direction is Ajay now from his house. So this is his final position. This was his original position. The options are northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. So here this is east. Okay. From this he goes north. Okay. So up to this we can easily see here the final position of Ajay would be this is north and this is west, so the correct option would be northwest. Okay. Next question is find the antonym of the underlined word. I stopped a man on the roadside and asked him for the help. The options are interrupted, executed, chased, or navigated. So interrupted would be the stopped. So this is the synonym. Executed is not the correct. I guess the correct option would be chased. Okay, I'm not sure, but I guess this is the correct option. Next question is comments dash dash at regular intervals. Appears, appearing, appear, is appearing. Since it is comments, so the correct option would be comments appear at regular intervals. So option C is correct. Next question is the house they inherited belonged to dash dash grandfather. There, these are the options. So the correct option in this question is there. That is THEIR. There. And this is the correct spelling. Okay. Next question that was asked is identify the synonym of the underlined word. The question is, the sentence is, the heat gradually dissipates into the atmosphere. So by dissipate we mean disappear. So I guess the first option is correct. Okay, next question is, identify the synonym of the underline. So okay, this is the same question. And next question is fill in the blanks with correct option. The sentence is I find it very tiring to do days days same job day by day. So I guess either it is there or no article. So I will go for D option. Next question is Jane wanted dash camera to take dash pictures of her friends on graduation day, but now she doesn't need it. The options are a much and many, a few, a some. So I guess the correct option is uh, Jane wanted Jane wanted a camera to take some pictures. So I guess the option D would be correct in this case. Next question is fill in the blanks with the correct option. Dash cost of dash new scheme outweighs it is supposed benefit. So the cost of the new scheme. So I guess this C option is correct in this case. Next question is choose the correct preposition to complete the sentence. They are sitting on the bench should be above, on, below, across. I guess on the bench is correct. So this B option would be most appropriate or correct in this case. So I have tried to solve as many as questions as I can. So if there are some mistakes in this video, I apologize for that. Thank you.